Hello, fellow drivers. This is your toolbox for August the 31st, 2021. This is my last day of this rotation, and we've got both Cheba and JW back at it today. So you guys can expect a return to our regular scheduled programming and some toolboxes on a more consistent and regular basis again. And I just want to take a quick second to thank each and every one of you for sticking by me this past week when I was pulling some double duties. I greatly appreciate that. So now we'll move into the toolbox. So the first item on the list today is your personal belongings. So your personal belongings should not be left on the bus. You never know when your bus is going to head to the shop and or when somebody might need to use your bus as a spare. And also, if you are using somebody's bus as a spare, please double check and make sure that they hadn't left any personal belongings behind. If you do find something, please take it into the office so that they can have it when they come in for their shift as well. The next item on the list is stuff on your dash and signs in your windows. So when we're driving a bus, we face a lot of blind spots. So we need to minimize the amount of stuff on our dash and or in our windows. So your green signs should be taken down while you are driving, and you should not leave a bunch of clipboards, etc. on the dash. If you have a multiple destination drop-off and your electronic sign doesn't work, please make sure that before you depart, you're removing those signs from your windows so that you can have the clearest possible view out of your window as possible. And then whenever you're departing, whether it's a stop sign or a stop, make sure you're really rocking and rolling, bobbing and weaving to double check your blind spots. The next item is going to be walking to work. So please ensure that you are texting the supervisor phone when you are walking to work. So we know that you're on the way and not to expect you on the shuttle. And also give yourself enough time to walk to the laydown so that you would be getting to the laydown at roughly the same time as the shuttle would have gotten you there, within a minute or two. The next item is your staging times, particularly in the afternoon, and particularly your first pickup in the afternoon. So make sure you are allowing enough time to get to your first stop, and you should be there no less than 10 minutes prior to your departure time. So that's 5 minutes before you pull in to start loading. With the exception of 128, we need to be there a little bit more than that, so probably at least 15 minutes before your departure time. There was a couple of times this past week when I wanted to start pulling in the camp buses after the KPR bus had left at 4:35, only to look around the corner and seeing only one bus there. So I can't pull in just one bus when I have 200 people standing there waiting to board the buses. So please do your best to get there early enough so we can start loading, especially 128 early. And if it's your second or third, whatever, pickup in the afternoon, we can't control the delays. Just do your best to get there on time. But your first pickup, there's no excuses. The last item on the list for today is the park brakes. So when you're loading, unloading, or at the gate swiping your card, your park brake must be engaged in all of those situations. So you must have both your park brake on and your service brake and your bus in neutral. We need to really prevent those buses from rolling at all. There is plenty of time to set your park brake, put your bus in neutral while you're at the gate. I do it myself every time I go through, and I've never had a problem with the gate closing on me. I think that's where we are going to leave it today because apparently I cannot make words today. So The code for today is the answer to this fun fact. So the busiest day in aviation history was July 24th, 2019. And on that day there was 225,000 flights that took place. So the answer to the code for today is 225,000. That's it, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in a week.